Ranking the best running backs in Madden 25. And boys, we are back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to take a look at the running back position. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now before we do go ahead and get into the new cards today, I want to take a look at the old tier list where I would say I think everyone does need to come down a singular tier. I think debatably the green Marcus Allen could still be in the S tier. And yeah, we are going to drop everyone, but there's also a card that I do want to go ahead and take a look at. And that card is actually going to be someone who was in the C tier, and it's going to be T'Vondre Sweat. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull up T'Vondre Sweat right here on Mat.gg. And the whole reason why it's worth to talk about, you're like, why are we talking about a 9.3 speed running back? Well, it's this right here. If you've seen anyone play with this type of card, like T'Vondre Sweat just air trucking a ton, it can actually be really, really effective and one of the better ways to run the ball, even though he's 93 speed and he can get the angry runs. It's not the hardest thing to activate. And once you get this dude activated, he's kind of crazy. And I really don't know where to rank like him or like say Vita Vea, you know, and I kind of want to keep him like high though. Like I kind of want to keep him at least like B or like A. Yeah, I think he should have just like bare minimum been in the B tier before. And it might be a little bit weird for him to be like above Chris Johnson, and you might not be understanding why that is, but like again, like pretty similar thoughts like William Perry as well, like Christian, like the big body running backs I think are really, really effective. So yeah, and if you guys have like played up against him or used him and you just air truck a ton, I think you, like I said, can have a lot of success with T'Vondre Sweat. So yeah, I think he's more like by William Perry, and I think I did miss on that. But yeah, besides that, everyone's going to come down a singular tier, and this is what the tier list is looking like before we get into the new cards. Now the first cards we got right here are rookie cards. The first one is Quinshon Judkins, who is 6 foot 219, also does get all 32 team chems with 2 separate buckets. So you can get this card up to 99 speed if you just have a 40 out of 40 theme team. That would be 97, Kurt Benkert 98, Combine Strategy 99 speed. And there's other ways too. You could have like a 40-20 theme team with Kurt Benkert. You could have 2 40-40s with nothing else. And yeah, I'm just pretty much saying you can get this card pretty easily up to 99 speed if you did want to. 77 catching, 81 short route running as well. Now for abilities, does get a bunch of stuff for 1 AP, which I feel like you're looking for a lot of the 0 AP stuff, but it's not crazy to run like human joystick for 1, right? Like I don't think that's a bad thing at all. And yeah, I think this Quinshon Judkins card, potential 99 speed guy, I think he's someone that again, like I'm cool with being in the B tier, right? Like I think he's really, really good. I like the card. After that, we get Ashton, Jeanty, who is a speed point faster, so it's even easier to get him to up to 99 speed. 5'9", 215, 84 carry, a little bit lower, but 90 short running, 90 medium. I don't hate to take you saying Judkins is a better card than Jeanty, but I just have very similar thoughts to both of them. Again, on the theme teams, getting up to that 99 speed, and this time you can get like some human joystick for 1. You can get like the backfield mismatch, the matchup nightmare for 1 as well, goal line back. And for me, they're going to rank right by each other. You can say Judkins is better on the full theme team, but I think B tier is a good spot for him. After that, we get 95 overall CJ Spiller right here, potential free card from the Combine Solos. This card is 5'11", 200 pounds, 98 speed, 97 acceleration. So if you run any of these theme teams right here, could be 99 speed. Also 77 carry is pretty low, but has great change direction, like great movement stats. Also a really good receiving back as well. And I think this carrying rating, it's low, but if you want to play on the conservative setting, not the end of the world. And also at the same time as well, abilities for this card does get second win baked on for 0 AP, and at the same time as well gets a bunch of things for 1 AP, like we've been talking about with Judkins and also Jeanty. And for me, like weirdly enough, I think I'm just gonna have him right by them, and the reason for that is, again, they're pretty similar. Like they get some pretty solid 1 AP abilities. He can be 99 speed on a theme team, again kind of similar to like Judkins and Jeanty. I just think it's easier to get these guys on that 99 speed level. Now right after that, we do get Doug Martin right here, who is 5'9", 223, also does potentially boost himself and all halfbacks to speed, so it could be 99 speed. Also 98 carry, 95 juke, 98 trucking, good catching, good short route running as well, not bad at all. And Doug Martin, from an ability standpoint, you could do one of these X factors that activates after a certain amount of downs played. Leapfrog for 0, jukebox for 0. On top of that, gets this bucket for 0, where you can go the matchup nightmare, the goal line back, player specific abilities if you're curious, like persistent or second win. You can go the tank for 1, which I really do like, or again like bulldozer, red zone threat, energizer, and same bucket right here. Like I would recommend probably the tank for 1. I think Doug Martin is someone that I would say is slightly in this S tier. maybe slightly overrating him, but I do think he's a little bit better than the A tier guys. Right after that, we get 97 overall Kenneth Walker. This card is 5'9", 211, 96 speed, 97 acceleration with 97 juke, 95 spin, 97 trucking, 80 catching as well. Not the best route running, of course, really bad actually, but abilities for this card right here, he gets 2 buckets where he gets matchup nightmare for 0 or jukebox for 0, which I don't mind. Human joystick or goal line back for 1, 2. I like the matchup nightmare for 0. I just don't think he's really that great. I would again kind of just sort of put him on this B tier level. I like that 0 AP ability. I like it in the pass game, even though he doesn't have really great short route running. I think matchup nightmare is a pretty good ability. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and place him in the B tier. After that, we get Jamaal Charles right here, and Jamaal Charles 5'11", 199, 97 speed, 98 acceleration with 92 carry, 97 juke, 95 spin, and 88 catching, 94 short route running. And this time for Jamaal Charles abilities, again, like I said earlier, you can do one of these X factors that does like come on after a certain amount of downs played. He gets jukebox, energizer for 0, and on top of that, this bucket right here again for 0, matchup nightmare, goal line back. I do like balance beam as well. This bucket, you don't get another 0 AP one, but player specific, you could go like the human joystick, the spin cycle, the freight train for 3. I think this right here is pretty crazy. Also again, like human joystick for 0. So for me, just getting like that freight train that starts on is kind of crazy. People are starting to get a lot of secure tacklers, but I think Jamaal Charles is someone that is top end of this S tier. Love the card. After that, we also get 97 overall Najee Harris, and this card is 6'1", 242, so a little bit of a big back. 96 speed, 95 acceleration with 97 carry, has 90 juke, 87 spin, 98 trucking, 98 break tackle with 81 catching, 76 short route running. Does get all 32 team chem, so could potentially be up to 98 speed on a 40-40 theme team. On top of that, Najee Harris abilities, I actually do like him quite a bit. Again, this bucket, we've talked about this bucket a ton. All the 0 AP abilities that I do like. On top of that, he gets tank for 1 and goal line back for 0. I like the tank for 1. I think this is a card with all 32 team chems, big back. I like him a little bit more than like Judkins, Jeanty, and Spiller. I would be willing to place Najee slightly in this A tier, and I do like the big backs a little bit more. Maybe debatably more along lines like a B tier running back, but I actually do like this card. And after that, we get a bunch of team of the year guys. First one we get is Jahmyr Gibbs right here, who is 5'9", 199, 97 speed, 96 acceleration with 92 carry, 98 juke, 98 spin, also 82 catching, 83 short route running. This time for Jahmyr Gibbs abilities, of course, again, this bucket right here, 0 AP. This bucket right here, you also get additional 0 AP where you could go like human joystick, backfield mismatch, some other really good things right here, like grab and go as well if you're using them in the pass game a lot. But just base abilities, matchup nightmare for 0, that's cool. And yeah, I like this card quite a bit. I don't think he's an S tier running back, but I think Gibbs, I would also place him in the A tier as well. I like the stuff he can get for 0, and also I think he has really good core ratings. Yeah, I'm cool with him being in the A tier. After that, we get 97 overall Alvin Kamara, who is 98 speed, 93 acceleration, 95 juke, 96 spin, a little bit lower carrying, like it just doesn't hit 90, but it's not like the end of the world. Like I said, 92 catching, like just an amazing receiving back, hits all the route running thresholds. And also this time Kamara, from an ability standpoint, like Gibbs, also gets this bucket for 0, this bucket as well, majority for 0 as well. And we talked about the abilities I really like right there. Besides that, I mean, gets an additional backfield mismatch for 0, so it's like backfield mismatch, human joystick, and also like either like balance beam, goal line back, reach for it, all for 0. I really do like Kamara. Like I like him a lot. Now, is he as good as say like Doug Martin and Jamaal Charles and them? I kind of really do like him. Like I do. I kind of think Jamaal Charles does what Marcus Allen does, just a little bit better with that freight train for 3 that starts on, and it's a base ability. So yeah, and Doug Martin gets just a ton of 0 AP abilities, and then Kamara, like I do like him more than the A tier. So yeah, I'm gonna put Kamara in this S tier. And then finally right here, we do have 98 overall Saquon Barkley, who is just base 99 speed, kind of crazy. No theme team, no nothing. Great like ball carrier stats, good catching, short route running. This time abilities on Saquon, of course, gets the 0 AP buckets like we just talked about, and on top of that gets like the tank for 1. If we look at the 97, right, from an ability standpoint, which one would you rather run? So the 97, right, gets this bucket for 0 and also this bucket for 0. It's pretty much the same, honestly. Like you'd run almost the same thing, but he does get the 1 AP tank. So I think that the team of the year is just ever so slightly better. And like this even goes for the 96 Saquon. Like I don't think the team of the year is that much better than the 96 Saquon, the what's called the honors one, but I will go ahead and place this Saquon in the S tier. And yeah, this has been my updated running back tier list in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, though, you enjoy content like this, want to stay updated with everything that's the best here in Madden 25, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.